Poor connection. Okay, go for it.
All right, welcome in. Nathan's joining me momentarily as we get set for Auburn Ole Miss. Nathan, this is a bye week for Auburn, coming back from a really good performance against Arkansas, top 10 opponent. This is it's all you're asking for. It should be a great crowd tonight. A little cool weather. It's football weather tonight, Nathan. So this should be a fun game because of the question marks on both sides, offensive firepower potentially on both sides. This one has everything you're looking for.
Yeah, I think this is a sneaky good game of the weekend that I don't think a lot of people are really paying attention to as much as they should, just because of the division implications. We're almost, like you said, it's football weather. We're at the point of the season where these games are really starting to matter. You're about to be into November, and both of these teams, we talked about it all week, these two teams, along with Texas A&M, are trying to jockey for that second place position in the SEC West, hoping that something will go their way at the end of the year. Auburn, of course, has an opportunity to have its own destiny, write its own destiny at the end of the season. Ole Miss has already lost to Alabama. So yeah, everything you said, this is a huge matchup in this game. Obviously, the best player in this game that everyone's talking about, Ole Miss has a Heisman contending quarterback in Matt Corral. We've seen Auburn at the beginning of the season have some problems defending the pass. Obviously, he's going to be a slippery guy in the pocket. He's a lot like Bo Nix. He's difficult to bring down. But Auburn could get some good news today with a couple starting defenders. Maybe could be back for this game. We're not entirely sure, but there's a decent chance.
Yeah, we'll see. We've heard and pretty certain that T.D. Moultrie has been reinstated. What we don't know is if that means he'll play today. He's been a few weeks off. Does that mean he's back ready to go? And we'll find out here in a little bit. Owen Popo, they've been close to playing the last couple of weeks before a bye week. You would think now that it's been over a month for him. If you would think, hey, he's going to get to play, this would be a good opportunity to do it, and obviously a good team to grow and to play against. So you look at those couple of guys on defense. On the flip side, Ole Miss potentially could get back a couple of offensive guys. We don't know about Braylon Sanders and Jonathan Mingo, two of the best wide receivers they have. Ontario Drummond's really good. They already have one. But yeah, this is a game where you watch and go see if Auburn can get back closer to full strength for the first time in quite a while. It's been a while. I mean, like I said, it's been over a month since Owen Popo's played. He's one of the best guys Auburn has, and getting him back on the field would be huge.
This is easily the best offense Auburn has faced this season, so it's probably going to take their best or close to their best offensive performance of the year. But obviously there were a lot of positives. We talked about it coming from that Arkansas game. Really in that game we got to see what the passing attack looks like when all the supporting cast around Bo Nix does their job, because he looked like the same quarterback in that game that we'd seen. Guys were catching passes. The pass protection was excellent. Maybe we'll see a change at left tackle today. But the question mark a lot of people have had is on the running game. It's been kind of inconsistent for the last few weeks. Do you think this is a game where the running game has to be set up, or will they be comfortable sitting back and trying to attack with the passing game if it has the same kind of efficiency?
Yeah, I think you'd like to be able to run it. Ole Miss is a team that, while they held LSU down, last week, the previous 3 weeks before that, 200 both to Alabama and Tennessee, 300 to Arkansas. So teams have had success running the football against them, and people that have been to Jordan-Hare Stadium once the calendar turns to close to November here know that the wind usually blows. It's a windy day today. It could be some breeze tonight. That could have an impact, as could a little cooler temperatures. So in those situations, you always want to run the football. Hey, a week off for Tank Bigsby, got Jarquez Hunter, chance to kind of solidify some things in the running game. I think Auburn's ability to throw the football against Arkansas has to be in the minds of Ole Miss now. I think 2 weeks ago, if you're playing this team, they're probably putting 6 or 7 guys in the line of scrimmage every play and going, I dare you. Now it's not as easy to do that against Auburn, but I think you got to find a way to run the football tonight.
An interesting chess match in this game, and it might be the most intriguing part of the entire game, is going to be on fourth downs. Nobody's more aggressive going for it on fourth down than Lane Kiffin. Dating back to his days at FAU, his offenses have always led the country in fourth down attempts. They've already gone for it 30 times this season, which is like 7 or 8 more than the second place team. He's got his analytics. Brian Harsin talked about this week, they've got to be in 4-down territory way more often than they're used to. On the flip side, Derek Mason's defense, best fourth down defense in the SEC, 4th best in college football. It seems like that's going to carry a lot of weight, whoever wins those battles on fourth down.
Yeah, I think for Auburn, a lot of it kind of hinges on first downs. You got to keep them out of second and third and mediums, because that's when you get in those, hey, if it's 3rd and 5, you might as well be ready to be on the field for 2 plays, even if you stop them. But if you're getting 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, then you got to stop there. That makes it a little bit tougher for an offense. So for Auburn, you look at it and going, hey, limiting the ability on first down, a lot of that first down run, and Matt Corral, 45 carries against Tennessee and Arkansas combined. only 12 for 24 last week. He's been a little dinged up. Could that have an impact as well? And I think on the flip side, your Auburn's offense, Bo Nix, when this offense is at its best, Bo Nix is running the football, and I think we'll see him run the ball some more tonight.
Yeah, and that's what Bo Nix said this week, that everything clicking in the passing game, the guys around him working well, makes him even more confident running the ball because we know he's got that athleticism in his repertoire. Should be a really, really good game tonight. Obviously, again, pivotal game, tons of division complications in the SEC West. So for Jason Caldwell, I'm Nathan King. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have all your coverage at auburnundercover.com and inside the Auburn Tigers throughout the game and into tomorrow. So thank you guys so much.